Welcome to Lucerne, Switzerland, considered one of the most beautiful cities in the whole country. We're going to be spending 3 days here exploring the city as well as doing some hikes a little bit further out. Let's jump right in. Behind me you see Chapel Bridge. It's one of the main attractions here. What's so beautiful about it is it's aligned with amazing flowers all the way across the water. It was built in the 1300s and Ian thinks it's a really fun fact that it's like almost 3 times as old as the US. There's just a lot of history here and we're gonna cross it now. We've been looking at it this whole time but haven't officially been on it.
There is no time to wait.
One of the best viewpoints of the entire city is right on this bridge because you get to see all the cool buildings and cafes along the water here. I definitely want to go get a drink soon before dinner.
The Hotel des Alpes really caught my eye. I love the flowers on the balcony.
This city is living up to the hype. I love walking around the narrow alleyways. Definitely recommend doing a day trip here because it's smack dab in the middle between Zurich and Interlaken. It's only a 2-hour train ride from Interlaken and an hour from Zurich.
One of the most famous things to do here is to take a gondola ride up to Mount Pilatus, and unfortunately the weather is so bad it's not even worth us to go up today. A really cool tip is that you can actually check the live cam up there so you know exactly what it looks like and then you can make the decision for yourself, and we recommend just buying a ticket day of because if you do have bad weather you're not going to want to go up. Also, he'll have the link to the live cam in the description below.
There is no time. There is no time.
Most parts of Lucerne so far have been these murals all over the walls, and then below them really cool cafes all along the water. There's a lot of people here today, but it's still a vibe.
We don't have a ton of things planned to do in the city, but we are going on a date night tonight at an Italian restaurant. We haven't had Italian since Mallorca, so it's been like a month.
For us.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Switzerland is of course known for its Italian because it's right next to Italy. I don't know if this part specifically is, but I know the south is, so I'm sure it has good Italian.
There is no time to wait.
We learned something really cool about Switzerland from Barbara, which was our camp host over in Interlaken. There's 4 languages spoken here. First is Swiss German, second is French, third is Italian, and fourth, I can't even say it, but there's a really small region that speaks that. Mostly you're gonna be hearing Swiss German. It's about 60% of the country. And right as we sat down for a drink, the sun is finally coming out. It's been rainy / cloudy the whole day. I'm really excited to show you guys our campsite where we're staying over the next couple days here. It's about 25 minutes outside of town, but it has to be one of the most unique places we stayed this whole trip because it's on top of a mountain. It's a Swiss farm. There's cows with their bells all around you, and you get this beautiful view of the valley.
We have to leave in 12 days. Now this is why. If you guys don't know, we shipped our van from the US to Europe, and we've been living in the Schengen zone, which is a group of 27 countries in Europe, and they have this rule that if you're an American you can only stay for 90 days and then you have to leave for 90 days straight. We've been here a long time. We've got 12 days left. We're making our way to Eastern Europe where my dad is from, Serbia. That is not in the Schengen zone, so we'll be safe there for 90 days and other countries in that area, and then we're gonna head back in the Schengen zone in the fall.
We picked up some cottage cheese. What else did we get? Some nuts that I ate half of the bag already.
Yeah, I wanted to get nuts for our hike tomorrow, but Ian already got into them, which makes me believe they'll be gone by tonight.
Yeah.
I know I sound so depressed because I am. No, but I did pick up some Swiss sausage that we saw a guy making in the park the other day, but I'm gonna cook them tonight and then we can have them on our hike tomorrow.
We made it back to our campsite and that date night dinner was so good. It's called La Cucina and it was about 110 francs for the whole meal. We had some wine, 2 pastas, and some bread. Definitely a high price, but that's what you expect for going out for date night in Switzerland.
Like Ian said, we are camping out on someone's farm. So I want to show you the cows. Let's go say hi. It's really loud because of their bells, so we won't be able to talk much.
Anna is the cow whisperer. Look at this. It's so cute.
Our campsite is around $23 a night and it has all the stuff that you have at a campsite, electric, hot water, shower, all that good stuff. But my favorite part, of course, is the cows.
Yeah, Anna loves the cows. I love them too. They followed us all the way down here. But just this whole view of this farmhouse, and our van's right around this corner down here.
Tomorrow we're going to be heading to a cool hike about an hour away, so we best get to bed.
We'll go on forever. Birds of a
Woke up, spilled coffee on our rug and everything surrounding us, like Anna's shoes, so we had to put it in the laundry. We're cooking outside this morning. You guys know what time it is. More coffee, Always.
These are traditional Swiss sausages.
Nothing better than cooking eggs and breakfast outside in the morning.
I just opened my salt thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are the bugs that we found in our van. Can you guys name that bug? Because we've seen a lot here in Switzerland. Anna, thank you for cooking us some breakfast.
So easy. I also got a little apricot jam. I still have to look it up, but I know for a fact apricots are really prevalent in this area because they're everywhere.
We'll go on forever.
After saying goodbye to the cows in one of our favorite campsites, we made our way 45 minutes around to the other side of the lake. This is where we found another insane campsite. This place is a little bit more expensive at around 46 USD a night, but it's right on the lake so you can go swimming. And this morning it is blue skies, so we are gonna make our way up to the Stoos Ridge Hike. This is considered one of Switzerland's best day hikes, and the views look amazing, especially if you go on a blue sky day like today.
A little bummed that we have to leave because I kind of wanted to go for a swim, maybe do some yoga, but the weather here is so temperamental that if we don't go right now, it could rain on us. So I'd rather go and see some views.
Blazing trails, sleeping.
Finally, we're gonna go on the Stoos Ridge Hike, and we have to take the steepest funicular in the world to get up there. You can already see kind of like the railway right there. It's pretty intense. We did something similar in Interlaken, but this is gonna be a way steeper grade, so I'm a little nervous.
Like I said, we're on the other side of Lake Lucerne, so it's about an hour from Lucerne town to get here on a train, or from Zurich, it's only an hour too. Hopefully the weather stays like this, and the clouds and rain don't come in too fast.
This feel like
So just like Lauterbrunnen, Murren, or Wangen, this is a mountain town where you have to take a either gondola or vernacular up like we just did. But this is not our final stop. We're gonna take another chairlift up to the Ridge Hike, and that's what we're gonna be doing over the next couple of hours, taking in the views from up there. So this is where you're gonna wanna catch the first chairlift to get up to the ridge. So the total price was 84 Swiss franc, which I thought was really expensive, but I guess it kind of makes sense because you get vernacular ride up here, 2 chairlift rides from the ridge, and then a vernacular ride back down. So that's 4 rides total, and we used our Swiss half pass, but it only cut 20 franc off of this trip, not 50%. To bring up some warmer clothes because at the top here it is chilly, and it's only gonna get more chilly as we get into the night. We are headed into the abyss.
you make this feel like home.
The reason we're bringing up the weather so much is because it changes so often in the summer, and I didn't really realize that before coming. I thought it was gonna be mostly sun, but it has been mostly cloudy and rainy. Some days are gonna look like this, just like our experience at the top of Europe. We just like to make your expectations right before heading to Switzerland on your big trip. We just don't want you coming thinking the weather's gonna be perfect every single day like you see on Instagram. It's really looking mysterious and mystical up here. Loving all these wildflowers. They're really popping in July. Actually, Anna, happy July 4th.
Yeah.
My gosh.
That's so cute.
It's our country's 247th birthday, I think.
Oh yes, I know some people hate America, but we love our country. 'Cause
Yes,
why would
we
you
do.
ever not love your country? Even
Yes.
if they're not perfect, no country is.
We love our country.
USA.
USA. USA.
As the Americans living in Europe.
Take my hand, it's so good to be together.
And just like that, the clouds just opened up, and it's so cool seeing all these people right along the ridge line, just going all the way over there. And I think that's where we're gonna end up, the other chairlift. By far one of my favorite hikes I've ever done in my entire life because the wildflowers, the 360 views, although there are crowds, it isn't that bad because there's a lot of room to work with. Let's say you have a really tight schedule here on your Switzerland trip. I highly recommend coming to Lucerne for the day. In the morning, walk around the city, and then come over here and do this hike for about 4 to 5 hours. That is a perfect day here. Switzerland, you win. The wildflowers are just unbelievable up here. They go all over the entire mountain.
Sometimes it feels like nobody's listening. Sharks in the water, but just keep swimming. We'll never fit with.
I am loving the hike so far. We're 0.6 miles in. It's extremely moderate. It's not hard at all.
What makes this hike even cooler is that you get to see 10 lakes from up here, and then there's cows surrounding you. So in the distance, you could hear the cowbells. I don't think you can hear it right now, but it's a perfect Swiss sound. If you see way, way down there, that's exactly where we camped last night. It's so cool you can see it from up here.
But apparently they have some restaurants at the next chairlift. Anna's gonna get some coffee because going to these restaurants in the mountains, my favorite part.
I didn't really realize, but I look like the mayor in The Grinch. Having a bad hair day. I need to get a haircut. Big tip here is if you want to take in a sunset from up here, you have to come on a Saturday because the chairlifts to the ridge are open until 10 p.m. That way you can make it down to the gondola to make it all the way back down to your car if you're not staying up in Stoos. I think we spoke too soon. You have to go all the way down here and then zigzag your way all the way up that mountain. So it's definitely a little bit more tough, especially on your knees. You have to keep walking down these steps. So bring your poles if you have them. Of course, our favorite part of this trail is with the cows. Hey guys, they're just chilling. They're all laying down, and I suspect there's a storm coming.
It is 2:50 and it says we have 50 minutes more. So I don't know how much I can stop for filming because we're gonna make it 10 minutes till the last chairlift.
I am officially blown away. We just got up that really hard part, and the views from up here. I'm telling you, there's a campsite right there. We're looking down on other mountain towns. It's crazy up here, and you just get to see the whole lake. There's no better way to end the hike than getting greeted by the cows at the chairlift here at the end. They're just grazing. Just so beautiful. Switzerland has to be the most family-friendly country in the world because they have playgrounds at the top of every single mountain.
So the chair actually closes at 5:30 today. I don't know why we couldn't figure this out online. And since we had some extra time, we were able to get a tea, and got a beer, and a nice treat. From when we parked our car to the point we are at right now, it took exactly 4 hours. The hike was a total of 3 miles.
Well, I accidentally got a cider beer. I'm very disappointed in myself. But it's actually delicious. Then we got some apple strudel.
Really good, Ian.
Is it?
It's warm and cozy and flavorful. I actually love apple strudel. It's one of my favorite desserts of all time.
Well, we were supposed to head to Zurich today after that hike, but we're way too tired and we love this campsite way too much to leave already. So we're gonna go swimming over here and enjoy the rest of the night. It's 4th of July, so maybe a beer. And this is our very own swimming spot. We're about to just take off from this staircase right here. We had so much fun sharing with you guys the best things to do in and around Lucerne. If you missed any of our Switzerland videos or any of our whole European road trip, you could click this playlist right up here and watch it from the beginning. Let's keep it rolling. So tired after that hike. Oh.
Good morning, sun's rising.